Thank you for joining me today. I thought it'd be fun we take a good look at Transformers, Reactivate, Soundwave, and Optimus Prime. So let's bring them up closer. And we do have a plastic window, and it does give us a great opportunity to take a look at Soundwave and Optimus Prime. And we do have product shots of both of them in their vehicle modes and their robot modes. Here on the side of the packaging does give us a product shot of Soundwave. Here on the back of the box says we can convert Optimus into 37 steps, and we can convert Soundwave into 15. Here on the other side of the packaging is a product shot of Optimus Prime. So, let's get these two out of packaging. Alright, and you know what we say? Goodbye, box. We have papers. We don't need that. We have instructions. Who needs that either? And let's see, anything sneaky on here? No. But we are going to start off with Soundwave. So let's free him from packaging. And here we have Soundwave out of packaging. And having him in hand, something about the plastic is kind of throwing me off. To me, feels a little cheap, and it feels like it could have been a better plastic quality. Everything, nothing loose joints. Everything seems to be in that Goldilocks zone so far with Soundwave. Interesting details. I know the game hasn't come out yet, but I don't know how I feel about it so far, especially with the legs. I felt like they could have been a little bit more, I guess, meat to them. But I do love the Decepticon symbol, and this is just like a navy or really dark navy blue with that painted on with this nice mustard gold going around. And we do have a little bit of red going here and a little bit of back there. And here as well, a little bit of silver. And that's about it. And articulation. Now, let's keep that down. The head can rotate left and right. It's a little bit on the ball joint. Stay down. And the arms can rotate 360. The arms can come out that far. We do have a bicep swivel. There is an elbow joint. And we do have wrist articulation. We also have a waist articulation, 360, really nice. He can bring back his leg that far. He can bring his leg that high up. He does have a bend at the knee. And he does have ankle articulation, plus a thigh swivel. So, you guys can get this into some pretty good posability. Not bad. Soundwave does come with accessories. And the instruction says that he can hold this as a weapon. And he can hold this as a weapon as well. So, now, Soundwave is all armored up to take down any Autobots or even Optimus Prime. What else you can do, you can take this gun, and there is a port over his shoulder. You can just plug that in, and since this is on a seesaw joint, not bad. So you can have the gun point down and up. I like that. That is pretty cool. To transform Soundwave, we're actually going to start with the legs. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn it at the thigh swivel, 180. So the tires are actually now facing us. And now what we want to do is bring up on this panel here. And now we're just going to bring out this tire. And now we're just going to close up on that panel. Going to do the same thing here on the other side. Lift that up, push out that tire, and close up on that panel. Once we come here, we want to lift up here on the neck joint and pretty much push in the head. We want to extend this part out, so we're just kind of laying that flat. And now kind of want to kind of split this apart here, and that's going to be on a double hinge. So we're just going to try to lift this up and want that. And now with these tires exposed, we just want to bring these out just like that for right now. With the shoulders, we want to, at the same time, flip them in. The same thing with the arms. So we're just going to sneak that through just like that. So bring this through, and there we go. Now, there is a peg right inside there, and it has to go right in that hole. So you want to just line that up and get that in there. And then we want to come here to the other one, line that up as well. Get the head back in there. Go on, get back in there. All right. And now we kind of want to bring out these tires just like that. We want to pin the legs together, and now we just kind of want to bring everything a little forward, and everything will snap into place. There we go. And now this kind of pegs right here want to fit into these slots. So there we go. And now with these panels here, we're just going to bring those out just like that. Bring the panel out. There we go. Just want to make sure that that's all lined up. And let's get that panel there. All right. And now we have Soundwave fully transformed into his military van jeep. We can add his accessories onto him. So his, I guess what it kind of looks like a Gatling gun, can go right on top of the roof. And then we can take his other weapon, place it on top there. So now we have Soundwave fully complete with his weapons, and he's ready to take on any Autobot. I am actually really liking his vehicle mode, and let me just say, it rolls really nicely. I am really impressed by this. To transform Soundwave back into his robot mode, just going to collapse that. Just going to push these panels back in, and we're just going to bring out the legs. And we want to try to see if we can have everything detached here as well. And we're just going to bring everything out for right there. And now let's kind of get these wheels situated and fold them together. All right. And let's spin those legs around. There we go. Let's bring up on that panel. Let's bring in the tires. And since we have a tab and a slot, just going to close up on that. I'll open up this panel, flip in the tire, and there we have our tab and our slot. Close up on that. There we go. Let's get that torso going. Let's bring out the arms from the shoulders, and we're just going to flip that around and flip out the arms. There we go. Just kind of going to push out the head. And now Let's kind of push up on these tires. Kind of get it right in the middle there. We're just going to bring everything down. And also, let's not forget to bring down that double hinge. That will collapse right there. Now we can place everything in. I'm just going to close everything down. And there we go. Now we just need to connect the neck to the chest. And there we have Soundwave fully transformed back into his robot mode. My final thoughts are that surprisingly good figure. The plastic quality, on the other hand, has me something in question. Other than that, he's a really good figure. I have to say that. The price point for the double pack, what is it, $63? That is ridiculous. Maybe if it was more in the maybe 50 area, maybe I can understand that, but for $63 just to get Soundwave or Optimus, just to get both, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe if later on, maybe if you find it on a discount price, then I highly recommend of actually doing that. Reactivate Soundwave is very much shelf-worthy. Well, with that said, I just have to thank you all for watching. If you could just do me a favor and just hit the like and subscribe button down below, let me know in the comments if you think he's shelf-worthy. And until next time, you'll be hearing me in the next video. Everybody have a great day!